When your colony gets overrun by Muffalo, and many of your colonists die, most importantly, Noble, and you think, could anything else go wrong? Well, in fact, no, because it was all a dream. It never really happened. It was all part of Zelfia's nightmares, because although she always gives Noble the cold shoulder, we all know the truth. She likes Klaus. Welcome back to RimWorld, and not only have I kind of rolled back a save, I've sat here and played a little bit and tried to move things forward to get to kind of a point where I wanted us to be in the last episode. So I've learnt quite a bit, and the most important thing that I've learnt: don't antagonize the Muffalo. Quite simply that. Although I had a cunning plan. I'm thinking they haven't picked these up yet. Most of the animals linger in this bottom corner. So I'm thinking of building probably 2 small little hunting lodges. I'm having problems with my L's for some reason. So I think they're building maybe one here with the embrasures. Maybe a double wall. No, it has to be a single wall for that, wouldn't it? But anyway, we're going to try and make it as strong as possible with an embrasure either side with a very strong door. So if anything should go wrong, only that one person is really going to have the issue. But then if we do one this side, we can have both Welsh Girl and Klaus, taking them from both ways. And there's so many animals here, it will be used more than once, so I don't see it being a waste of resources. If I have completely lost the plot after that horrific nightmare of Zelfia's, then let me know in the comments, because I'm unsure. Okay, so what do I want to achieve in this episode? Oh, we got some people. Don't get distracted, Vapor. We need to finish this wall. That's first and foremost, and we need to tweak this one slightly. There is a reason, and I'll explain that when we get to it. And the most important thing is I want to tunnel and start developing the base over here. So finish this first, tunnel and build. That's the plan. I'll see you in a second. Okay, I commented on this. Basically, as you may notice, we've got Hakuja. That is such a difficult name. Who wants to be named within this colony? Because I can't keep that name. Preferably a woman. I'm kind of tempted to... no, I won't name him Choctaw. We need to find someone a little bit twisted and warped. And I don't think she's... Let's have a look at her character. She's incapable of dumb labour, caring, or mind. Well, yeah, I'm sure Choctaw is capable of caring, but he just seems to find amusement in my struggles, which is kind of funny. I always like his comments because he always gives me kind of a backhanded compliment, and I really like that. Anyway, while all that magic was going on, we got attacked by the pirates that were chasing her, and we just got generally raided. And the person that raided us was from this. What are they? Are they a faction? Yeah, they're a faction. I healed them up and sent them on their way. I wasn't interested in them. They weren't useful. I think they couldn't haul. I'm never getting people that can haul, which is quite annoying. So I sent them back, and I'm hoping this hostility will lower. But when they attacked, they were knocking on this door, and we were shooting here, but it was catching the side of the wall. Now, luckily, we did get them. So I'm thinking I need to tweak the wall a little bit here and have like a turret almost. As you can see, I have actually got these turrets, not built yet. The reason they're there is because we don't have any kind of defences, so they could just literally get through. So I'm not really sure on the placement of those. And ignore this. I did do some work on this, but I've been fiddling around to get everybody to haul to pick everything up. So, one thought I did have. Now, there may be a mod for this, but you'll have to tell me. I mean, or either that, I'll go and have a look. I was thinking there should be like a little couple of tabs here that says primary. So your primary loadout. So you set it up how on a normal given day, you want everything to run. And then you should have like a secondary, which may entail, well, at the moment, I need everyone to haul. So most of these other things will be irrelevant, but everything will be one on haul. And then you could have a tertiary one. There's a nice big word. Which could be, I don't know, cleaning, whatever. And just rather than me keep going in and fiddling and micromanaging, just being able to set them up and have, yeah, you get the picture. It was just a random thought. So we'll unpause the game because everyone's sleeping. I need to make a room for these people. I'm getting really bad at this. Let's get this wall done first. We were using granite, weren't we? Yes. So I think the range on the rifle is quite good. So if we just do a little thing like this. Do I need to take the wall out for that? I do. That's fine. I'll put an embrasure there like so. And actually, we'll put a door there just because I think it'll be funny. Granite blocks. Yeah, that's that done. So everyone's asleep, so nobody can go and greet them. Yes, we know you are here. Thank you so much for all the comments, though. And yeah, I know it was a bit of a messed up episode, the last one, but you know, I did learn stuff. And the whole series is teach Faye to play. I wouldn't ordinarily roll back. If any of you watched my Forest Village series, in fact it was kind of two series in a roundabout way, once everyone died, I stopped. You know, it's no point in going back. You live and learn. It's a game at the end of the day, and if you fail at the game, you lose. So simple as that. Are these stone? Yes. Right, Janie is up. So we need to finish this as well, but where are we at for food? Okay, I'm trying to think. No, I hadn't done this in the last episode. I was talking to Noble, and I know that Kathy had mentioned this. I have two stockpiles set up. Can I name these things? Oh, I can. So, if we name this kitchen meat, and we will name... Oh, no. Just give me the stockpile. There we go. And rename kitchen veg. Oh, come on. There we go. So basically, to make Zelfia a little bit more efficient, we have the resources dropped in. Now, no one's really hauling at the moment. Oh, everyone's hauling, so that should happen. We do have some meat lingering around. Yep. So when she comes to cook, it'll all be here. Now, I've got to be very careful. See, suppose in 1 year, 3 seasons, I tend to make sure the meat goes back when she's not cooking. I think I set her maximum stuff to, yeah, 25 meals and 30 simple. So she'll have to do some cooking. And she'll drop them on the floor. And then usually because there's someone wandering around picking things up, it all gets put away quite nicely. So that's brilliant. And she's literally cranking out meals so quickly. And I remember talking about kibble, and I was like, I haven't got any kibble. My goodness, have I got kibble. So we won't need any of that anytime soon. So, but that's good. There we go, Welsh Girl is having something to eat. Is Zelfia up yet? Where is she? Ah, there we go. Look, they're sleeping on the floor. They're really not going to like what I'm doing. Who's... Oh yeah, what was she capable of doing? I've not even looked at her stuff. So we've got her constructing... And I guess... Oh no, that's growing. She's not really useful, to be honest. Let's look at her properly. I suppose construction and growing could be a thing. Greedy. She's going to be alright. She's going to be... Yeah, no impressive bedroom. She's going to be a problem. Okay, I'm guessing Welsh Girl... Yes, excellent. Jenny's probably been mining, because she's not the quickest. We need Welsh Girl doing that, really. In fact, we got quite a few people on haul, but the people that can't haul are constructing. I'm sure she's got the highest level of mining. Janie has 2, and that's why she's doing it. I'm producing too much food as well. I figured that one out because I've got year-round seasons. So I've switched 2 fields. Well, that was already cotton. I've switched that to cotton. That one to heel root. And I'm just going to try and reel it back a little bit. We need to bury this person as well. I think I put their graves down here. So just to ward off. I'm going to bury anyone that doesn't belong to us down here. So, yeah. They can see what will happen to them if they attack us. But I was thinking of... well, yeah, we could do with 2 people mining. Most of the hauling is done. Maybe we can free somebody up. So mining is a 2. Repair 1. So she's going to construct. That's fine. Klaus, yeah, I could do with you researching. So we'll put your haul to 2. So plant cut. If there's no plant cut, you're going to haul. If there's no hauling, you can go clean. So that'll be cool. Excellent. Night Ghost was always a hauler, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Zelfia. Cook is a 2 at the moment. I'm going to put Cook to a 1. Haul to a 2. So Grow, I don't really want you doing. Tailoring. Yeah, if you're not cooking, I'd rather you be tailoring. Because I think I've set that. Yeah, I've set that up. So if she's not cooking, she can make some clothes. Perfect. What else? So Welsh Girl is going to be constructing. Let's make constructor 3. So she can mine. There we go. Who else can construct? So we got you, Noble. Jane's gonna mine. Night Ghost is going to continue hauling. Yeah, that's enough. Unfortunately, she's doing this bit first, but that's fine. So as long as Night Ghost is continuing to haul, what's your problem? You really don't like Night Ghost by the looks of that. Insulted Night Ghost. What's the need? Why would you do that? It's not very nice. I bet that's made him happy. Feeling terrible and insulted. Did I tell him to make these smoke leaf joints? I did. Do until you have 20. Do we not have smoke leaf? Oh, it's in there. But I guess we've got no one set to craft. Zelfia. She's going to tailor before she crafts. Noble is going to construct and then haul. Let's put haul to 2. Then he's going to... We don't want him growing, do we? 3, plant cut, tailor. Put to 3 as well. So craft, clean. Yeah. Because I think Zelfia can probably manage between the 2. Now it's set up like this anyway. Excellent. Oh man, it's just it's constant stuff. What's all this? Cloth. Ooh. Okay, so what are you doing? You're still hauling. Is that what he's set to? Construct. No, so he should go and construct once he's had a little bit of a relax. Oh. Auto doors. Pause the game a second. Zelfia. Oh, they're asleep. Klaus. Having a fine meal. What else can Klaus do for us? Haul and clean. Okay. What to research next? That was auto doors, wasn't it? Okay. Tube television. What does it do? Allows production of shit. I'm guessing that's to make people happy. Hospital bed, geothermal power. Hydroponics, fire foam. Yeah, that could have been useful. Moisture pump. Just turn wet ground dry. Ooh, that's interesting. Actually, I'm going to do television, but not just yet, because this area here is well, it's mud, so I don't know if that would make it dry. Right, let's just up the speed a little bit. Actually, did those people wake up yet? No. They're probably going to leave before we actually... Ooh, I wonder, Klaus. Need materials. What have I asked to make this out of? I think I'm obstructing it with that pot anyway. So cut plants, deconstruct, joy, billiards table, steel, wood, sandstone. We'll make it from wood. Wooden cloth. Okay, there we go. Oh, getting some carpet made. About time. That's actually been bugging me. There we go. Even all the pet beds are made as well. Is any of this stuff going to get done? Enjoyed your stay. He has left you components too. Absolutely amazing hospitality. Wow. Wow. You have very low expectations, my friend. Sophia's still cooking. I suppose she's got a lot to actually do for the moment. Okay, Noble, what are you up to? Consuming a fine meal. You're hauling? Does that mean we've run out of slate? I think we might have run out of granite. According to this, we got 522. Slate, slate, slate. Yeah. I'm going to assume. Where's my granite? What's this? Granite chunk. Why is it saying I have it? I don't believe I have. That's an awful lot. I wouldn't be missing that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so do... That's a bit strange. Let's clear this. Make details clear all. Granite. Ah. Is it because that's how much of the resource I have? Do until you have. Okay. Do. Oh no. So I need to get someone doing that. If that's going to stop us, it's crafting, isn't it? Stone cutting, yes. Noble, 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 noble. Construct number 1. Let's actually leave that as number. No, we'll put that to 2 for the time being. And put your craft as 1. Now, with any luck, he will do that. He's probably going to make smoke leaf joints, so yes. So predictable. But at least the mining's getting done. What we got here? Slate. Mr. Night Ghost. Area revealed. Oh dear, dear, dear. Pause the game. Oh. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. Steel. Oh, we'll take that. Something here. That's a little bit... I get worried when I see this stuff. Sandstone. Okay. Well, you carry on, Welsh girl. Nothing's popped out. Nothing's warned us of any dangers. Yeah, you carry on. That's kind of good, because it means we can build some more stuff in here. Another question. If I build a wall right at the edge of the screen, will that stop people walking in? Because this would make a nice area to grow food. And then I could move my kitchen and my fridge over here. Maybe the fridge inside the mountain. Kitchen. I move the bedrooms here and have a bit of a reshuffle. Because when I started planning this out, I didn't realise how much space I was going to need. It's quite surprising. I mean, I could even have the food. I know it can't go under the mountain, but that is a lot of space. I think that's more than enough. Right, everyone's gone to bed. Let's fast forward a little bit. Has all the cloth been used? My goodness. You really go through cloth really quick in this game. We got tons of food, haven't we? What's that? Raw corn. I've got hiccups. Go away. Okay, so if we... You're going to become cotton. What happened there? Oh, I must have clicked the information. There we go. You can be cotton next time. What's this? Potatoes? Hops? Hay. Potatoes, potatoes, rice, smoked leaf, strawberry, rice, hill root. Let's just change that one, didn't we? Yep. Potatoes, okay. How much rice have we got? Oh my god, so much. You could become cotton as well. Excellent. Oh, somebody's up. Right, who's going to insult who today? That's the big question. And that ghost is having a chat. Having a nice chat, Zelphia, a nice chat. I'd be grumpy if I was her as well, to be honest. Cleaning and cooking all day long. And actually making clothes as well. Right, are you going to mine? You're going to get all that way and then decide to go back home for food? You're crazy. Right, Klaus is doing some more hauling. Excellent. Did you just say something to someone again? Okay. Had a nice chat with Noble. See. Told you. So how many fine meals did I say that she had to cook? Because it's slowing her down. Yeah. 20. Let's make it 15. Because if you haven't got them, they can eat these. So, it's not really a problem. Her cooking skill must be getting higher though. Yeah. It's not the thing that she's most enjoying doing, but she has some passion for it, so... Klaus, what are you up to? I'm going to haul the wood. Might help if you're hauling the granite. I was going to say trunks. Chunks. Do that. Can I? No, I can't highlight an area for him to do. Oh. Prioritized work. What's that? Where did that go? Oh, right. That's the thing I've just told him to do. I see. I get it. Right. Rambler. Making joints. Did I set them up? Not restrict. Assign. Oh, no, no, no. Where is it? Yes. One a day. That's fine. What's that? What's that icon? I had a deep talk. Ah. Right. Come on, we need some granite. If you start doing that, and hopefully you'll stick to that. Zelphia's making some clothes, because I've had to restrict who can wear hats at the moment, because the hats were getting old. And I've decided to make some dusters as well. Winter's coming up, so they're going to need a big coat. I don't know what else you can wear for winter, but we're in fall. Speaking of which, pause the game. More for them to do. Where's the temperature? So if I put a vent from each room, like so. Yes, that room can be warm, can't it? But we'll put a vent from there. Put one there. I might just actually put a heater in here. We'll see how it works. One there, one there. Not in there, obviously. One there. Now, if it gets too hot, am I putting passive coolers in? Or am I going to put an actual cooler in here somewhere? I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, but we'll give it a whirl and see. I'm going to put one in each corner and just see what happens. It's probably not enough, but I just want to get an idea. Could do with some auto doors as well. Night Ghost is still hauling the wood. I'm wondering if we should just have the wood outside. What we're saying we're going to put here? Plant matter. Okay, I see. So I think this one, if we make clear all, if we make this one close and manufactured. It's not going to come in the chunks, is it? Are they classed as chunks? Blocks. What's it going to... What will it come under? Well, it's not food. More resources. Stone blocks. Granite blocks. So we'll say we can have our blocks in there as well. We may as well take all these fancy ones, even though we don't have them. Weapons. Yeah, so general items can go in there. No chunks, no corpses, no plant matter. Okay, I think that'll do. This one. We won't put anything in there just yet. We'll see how we go. Now hopefully he can then just put the stuff here. I mean, he could just drop it on the floor, I suppose. We have a turret coming up. Very nice. Night Ghost and Klaus are hauling. It's a lot of wood we're going to have. How are you getting on over here? What have we got there? Compacted steel. It's always useful. Right. Night Ghost. And Klaus. Please. I wonder if my favourite friends are still down here. Yes, they are. One day. One day. I could do with a couple of haulers just constantly. I guess as I get more people, it's gonna become easier. Power seems fine at the moment. What's that? Cloth 51. Where does that come from? Let's have a look. What have you made there? An awful squirrel skin hat. Poor. I thought Noble was joking about that. I never really noticed the name before. How good are you at tailoring? I forgot. Oh, it's not on that one, is it? It's Elfia. Oh, not very good. Was it Noble or Klaus, really? Never mind. Can I delete this? No. I'd love to get rid of stuff that we don't need. Unless someone will buy them off us. Maybe. Ooh. Right. How do I turn this off? Try to connect to a different power source. A cornice will come soon to flick the switch. To have power toggled. So does that mean that's off now, right? I think. So I don't want it draining my power. There's no need. Mouse. Flicking switch. Right, that's off. Excellent. Thank you very much. Welsh girl, how have you been doing? There's plenty of steel. Oh, that's a long old way. Maybe I should orders mine. I should kind of come out this way a little bit. Let's cancel. Right, because it seems we've got steel here, we'll just come across a little bit and have a look. How are you getting on? Not too bad. Mr. Noble is working quite diligently. He's not making smoke leaf joints. Oh, there is 4 there. Some serious cleaning needs to be done. Yeah. Night Ghosts. Construct, repair, so haul. put that as a 2. Yeah. It's not going to make anything happen straight away. Right, so if we've got clothes now that people can wear, assign, if I turn you to anything, you to anything, and you to anything, you can go and wear your hats again, but hopefully you won't pick up a rubbish one. There we go. Just working really hard in there. None of the vents or anything are done. How cold is it outside? It's 23 degrees outside. Unroofed. Why is this unroofed? Expand build roof area. Should be roof though, right? Clear build roof area, clear home area, expand home area. Expand no roof area. That's this. I wonder if it's because I've done that bit there. Maybe. That's really odd. That's indoors. Unless it's because I've not boxed off those areas. It could be that as well, I suppose. Structure. Wood. Can you construct before you sleep? Thank you. Sorry. Klaus, can you construct? No. I know you can. Be interested to see. Here she comes. It's now classed as indoors. Solar flare. Oh no. Shut down all electronic devices. That's not going to be good for in here, is it? It's -5 at the moment. -4, I'm sure. What temperature did I set this to? -9. But there's no power, so that's going to be great. That sucks. That was some problem, I suppose. 2200 hours. Might explain why it still looks fairly bright outside. Did she manage to get any more mining done? No. Well, I think that's probably a good spot to leave this episode. I've waffled on for far too long. And I think we've done alright. Nobody's died anyway. And we're making some progress. Ah, here we go. Here comes the power. Just before I end the episode, does it drain the batteries? No. Is that temperature dropping? It's slowly but surely. Excellent. Yep, I think definitely a good spot. Thanks for watching, but until next time, as always, take care.